So my wife and I have these double doors that lead into our bathroom that are in our master bedroom. And what I don't like about them is they don't lock. And so what I'm gonna do, they have these dummy doorknobs on them. I'm gonna take those off. I'm gonna replace them. And then I'm gonna show you how to cut a hole inside the door so that you can actually put a handle here and take these dummy doorknobs off. So when we take those doorknobs off, it's going to leave two little marks on the door. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use those marks to line up the door hardware installation kit. I will leave the link for this kit in the description. The first thing I do is I drill the holes for the screws. I usually pick a bit that's just a little bit smaller than the screw that I'm going to use. Next, I screw on the door hardware installation kit so that it doesn't move around while I'm drilling the hole. Now you're going to attach this to your drill. This comes with the door hardware installation kit. Now you can't use just any drill for this. You have to have a powerful drill. The cordless ones just aren't going to work. I'll put a link in the description of where I got this drill so that you can kind of see what to look for in a drill. Okay, so I just got halfway through on this side. What I'll do is I'll flip to the other side and do the other half on the other side. Now if you go all the way through the door without turning the door on the other side, then you're not going to get a clean cut. It's just going to tear right through it. So you need to do half on one side and half on the other side so that you have a clean cut on both sides. Alright, now it's time to change the bit out. This is a little bit smaller, so this is where you'll do the hole that the locking mechanism goes into. This gets a little tricky. It is a little deep, so just kind of take your time on this, work at it, and you'll get it. Alright, now it's time to take the door hardware installation kit off. You'll just unscrew it, and that's really all you need to do. You'll see we have a nice clean hole and everything looks great. That hardware installation kit is really nice. Now right here I am marking where I need to make a hole on the opposite door so that I can make sure and get right in the center of the hole so that it locks just perfect. That's what my mark looked like. You can see I couldn't quite get around the whole hole, but I got enough that I could see the middle of it, and then I drilled through it with a 3/4 inch bit. Now we'll go back to the main door where we'll install our doorknob. And what I do is I put the locking mechanism in there and then I trace it because I need to grab a chisel and chisel around it so there's a little indent that that mechanism can go into. Now chiseling, I found what I do is I create a little outline around where I want to chisel and then I start chiseling it within that outline, and that worked out pretty well. Now I'll put the locking mechanism back in. And you'll see it doesn't look right on, but it did kind of slide up so that I can put the screws in it and get the lock on nicely. It actually ended up fitting pretty nice. And then you put the door hardware on as per the instructions on your hardware, and you're all set. You're ready to go for that door. Now on the opposite door, the one that we made the hole with the 3/4 inch bit, I had some nice hardware I put in there so I didn't have to use a chisel. I just tapped it in with a hammer and it worked perfect. Now you just need to add the dummy doorknobs on the other door. Okay, we got the door handles on and they actually work really great now. You can actually lock it from the inside and lock the door. Now there are a few things I still have left to do. I need to put a latch on top of this one so that it will truly lock. And then I'm also going to put some molding on the outside of this to make it a little more private. Now, sometimes in master bedroom you won't do this. My wife and I, we do this because we have 5 children. They're coming in and out of our room all the time. So if we ever need to shower or anything like that during the day, we can lock this door, stay private, and the children can still come in and talk to Katie if they need to, if she's in here. So it works out great for us. So if this tutorial helped you out and you're able to do your own little hole in the door, then please consider subscribing. I hope it helped you. and thanks for watching.